The existing domes covering the steel tanks at both sites have shown signs of compromise, with structural integrity issues that, if left unaddressed, could lead to potential disruptions in operations at both water treatment plants. These facilities play a central role in supplying water to the Concord and Mount Plaisir regions, encompassing areas from Concord Road into the city of St. George's and from Grand Roy to Moran, respectively. Engineer Todd Labari, who has oversight of the project, explains.
There is a certain level of structural failure that could occur if these domes are not changed. As you can see, there are some small sags in the roof, and we want to be proactive with it and change them before they have any negative impacts on the operations at the plant as well as the supply areas that Concord and Mount Plaisir feeds.
To proactively manage the impact on consumers during the 2-month project duration, January to March, NAWASA emphasizes the importance for residents in the affected areas to maintain active water storage. The potential effects include possible interruptions and reduced water availability during peak demand periods, especially on weekends.
That means that the customer at this point must actively have storage. We always advise and advocate that customers have some level of storage, but we're employing even more on the customers in this area who would be in the affected zone while this project is going on, that you have to have active storage for those points in times when the supply may be limited or interrupted.
NAWASA is implementing various measures to mitigate inconveniences, including hydraulic simulations, deployment of water trucks and wagons, and rerouting nearby systems to reduce demand on these systems. Elevated areas may experience reduced water pressure during peak times, and NAWASA encourages customers to be proactive in requesting water deliveries in advance.
It takes a certain level of proactivity. You have to look at your supply, anticipate when it may run out, and you make that call in advance. If you do it now, it is impossible for them to meet that need immediately. There are other areas that are being supplied. There are other customers who may have the same issue as you. So we implore on customers to be proactive. When you have your supply, you note how long it may last you based on your patterns and based on your experience of using it previously, and be proactive in your endeavors to contact NAWASA so that you get your delivery of your water supply on time.
The project is strategically scheduled during the early stages of the dry season to minimize the risk of heavy rainfall interruptions. However, NAWASA advises all customers in the affected zones to remain vigilant and ensure they have sufficient active water storage. In response to potential inconveniences, NAWASA has engaged in a comprehensive communication plan informing key stakeholders such as medical stations, police, fire departments, schools, health centers, and tourism entities. The authority assures the public that safety measures have been prioritized and every effort will be made to minimize disruptions, particularly in the Concord tourist zone. NAWASA acknowledges the cooperation and understanding of the general public and affected customers during this crucial infrastructure upgrade. The authority remains committed to ensuring the safety and reliability of water supply systems, ultimately contributing to the well-being of the communities it serves.